Hello gamers, welcome to Big Green and Mean. We're playing the Greenskins, specifically Grimgore Ironhide, mostly because I have some experience with the other ones, and another one of them, specifically Grom, I'm saving for Warhammer 2, and then also maybe the dude with the mask, not the primal one, because with the Orc Savages, somebody's already done that, and while I'd love to redo that concept, I just want to stick with it how it is. I'm gonna do this and then maybe Wazag or whatever his name is. If you guys hear buzzing in the background, that is because my cat opened the door after the fourth time of me closing it to do a take. So we're just sticking with it. We're gonna play, we're gonna have some fun battles, and there's gonna be some shit to do. I'm warning you, the reason I said this is episode 1 is because it is. I had just the first recording session was 6 hours. After that, we have a 3 hour, a 2 hour, and an hour and a half. Not entirely because I'm save scumming. I think I save scummed like 4 or 5 major times where we had to go back 10 turns. It's just because I was abysmally stupid. It wasn't checking diplomacy and stuff. So it was all hindsight. But then the main reason is because half of that footage, future footage, is invalid. We weren't just save scumming. The reason I had to save scum is because I was having game crashes. I don't know what was happening. Something to do with the in-game crisis caused my game to fucking go down the shitter. Like, no hyperbole, just complete crash to desktop. And then a little red symbol or an orange symbol by my save file saying these save files may be outdated or something. I think it's because it updated around that time. I had to go back and eventually it worked. So we have a lot of footage to sort through, a lot of fun to be had, but for now, let's just take the Ogre Kingdoms in stride, as it were. We'll run on through here, we'll grab this settlement. Maybe. We're thinking about it, that's for sure. We're at least pondering grabbing this settlement. And then real quick, since, we're like 2 minutes in, let me pop this thing open for the day. We've got Mountain Dew Energy again. I just fucking grabbed a couple more because I'm about to leave for Christmas break. So I don't need to fully stock up. Come on, let's loot and occupy. I guess I was just learning about the system. I'm like, okay, we get money here, we heal. We're made of mushrooms, so I assume we consume biomass or biomatter and then go on through. We should have taken that one as it is the capital and it has walls, or it's at least a partially walled settlement. But instead, we decided to go all the way around. All this does in the end is really slow us down, but you know what? It was a lot of fun. And I did have a lot of fun this episode. And I'm really glad this is a multi-episode thing. I had a lot of fun back with the Chorfs, with Kislev, with all those factions. They ended up being 9-10 episodes. I don't think I would give that up for the world. These new 1-episode ones are more because I wanted to experience all these, all these factions. I wanted to have fun playing them. And I want to have fun in Immortal Empires, and the reason that they're so short comparatively to, like, the Wood Elves and stuff, I couldn't even tell you. Because what used to take 5 episodes to get takes 1 episode now. I think both we have gotten better, and then also we've just learned to better edit and better compile our footage, maybe? Maybe those are reasonings. I am not entirely sure. It is something I ponder, but also I do just enjoy, I enjoy these episodes. I enjoy getting to do this. I think the fact I edit out a lot of footage, comparatively to what I used to do. We used to just let the footage roll in whole, and then we eventually started speeding up the footage. And then now we actually edit around. It's pretty badass. I do really enjoy how I've evolved and changed, and the fact I get to look back at that and with an amount of reverence and also enjoyment of what I'd done before. It does mean a lot to me. I know it might be nonsense to you guys, but I do really enjoy it. I don't know what the fuck was going on last take. My voice was really quiet, and I was like, I did a entire take correcting it. Still, I think it might have been the door and my cat and just leaving it open, but hey, we're chilling. Also, amplify the volume as one does. Look at them charging into our back line. We're orcs. That's not going to disrupt us. You aren't cavalry. You're what? Cavalry. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. You're not cavalry. You're fucking, giant fat ogres. I mean, if anything were to have a good charge, it's the ogres. I mean, I did play that ogre campaign. They kind of go hard. I just couldn't get far with them. It's such a fucking... It's a whole system with like the sky meadow, whatever, camps, and then you have to found a bunch of camps throughout to make money, and you have to do it in foreign, and then it just doesn't vibe with my play style. I may go back and do them at some point and have some fun with the ogres, because I don't think I got far enough to really hammer home any of their play style. I think I did them a disservice how I played them. I should probably go back in again and play them and properly get them leveled up instead of just capping at tier 3 units. Like, hey, okay, this is as high as my units go. I should really go back and play them. Let's give these guys some siege attrition. They aren't gonna do shit to us. They'll come back and fight us. We'll beat the dickens out of them. Let's just go ahead and take this settlement. Quick save. I fight this battle, yeah I do. Let's plow on in here. And I'm not going to commentate overall on the orc strategy. It wasn't like the elf episode, and even that I barely commentated. I just let you guys know I was going to be doing staunch lines of spearmen, and then, you know, a bunch of fucking archers. I didn't even do artillery in that. That was just like the most basic strategy. I should have done more cav, in all honesty. And I think with a lot of factions, I need to adjust how I play them and generally how I think about them. I think the Empire probably helped me with that, because I had a lot of fun with the Empire. Still don't know about Godric and Felix. I'm going to do more research on that actually at some point during this episode, because I've been pissed off because I've been playing the Empire. And I have taverns all over. I have the full leveled up taverns. And I cannot get Godric and Felix. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if you have to unlock them in Warhammer 2 first. It feels silly. It feels complicated. And it's upsetting to the point where I eventually may make some sort of attempt to contact somebody. I don't know who. You complain about not having Godric and Felix too, but I want to make a complaint and be like, guys, I need Godric and Felix. I fucking love these guys. I want to have them show up. I want to be able to level them up and have a ton of fun. Oh, why the fuck we paused? You know what? It gives me time to commentate. But yeah, I want to just grab these guys. I want to beat the shit out of any threat. As I've heard Felix buffs people, and then of course Godric just infinitely is a killing machine, assumably. I mean, that's kind of how you have to see him. Let's see, unit losses should be coming soon. We got a Wog, we've got our lord and hero buried deep into combat, we have all of our orcs harassing them in active combat, and then we have our goblins shooting the absolute fuck out of them. And our goblins, you know, this is pretty early game. They're gonna be able to hold their own. This is like a very hyperbole, or don't quote me on this, they hold their own in melee a little bit early on. Later on, unless you have like fanatic archers, you are not holding your own in melee. You are just fucking crumbling and dying. Because they're fucking goblins. What do you expect? It's an absolutely, they're good archers for early game, but they aren't going to be a permanent status in our army, especially with the Grimgore army. The Grimgore army I'm going for, this is my heavy, you will die army. Do not mess with Grimgore Ironhide. He will fucking eat you alive. Then let's take this settlement real quick. Shouldn't be hard at all. I mean, we already fucked the garrison. Do we have to, give them more, what do you call it? What the hell? They want to take all of our people? That's so stupid. I thought we just won a battle. That feels like we just got kicked in the fucking nuts. And now they want peace? We aren't gonna give you fucking peace. We're taking your gosh dang capital. I'm a buffoon, an idiot. Some would even say a derogatory term for the intellectually disabled and autistics. I have had it downloaded but not redeemed and not added to my thing. So come Gelt or the end of my Empire campaign, should have Godric and Felix. What fun. Yeah, no, I feel like a fool. That was completely my bad. But hey, we got this to do. I do mean Empire's right after this, so for you guys, that'll either be the week after next or the week after that. It really depends on whether we're doing 2 or 3 episodes. I want to turn this into 2 episodes, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Ooh, let's claim this settlement. So if at all possible, I will do 2 episodes. Oh, Rebellion. Let's kick their asses. But if it quest as well, and things are just happening. But yeah, if at all possible, I will do 2 episodes. But if that second episode is going to go over like 40 minutes, then that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do like a 50-minute episode. That shit would just suck. Either way, Grimgore's got some people to kill, some head to take. He's a mushroom. I don't think he has the facilities for that. Some heads to take. And we'll do that by rotating south. I want to claim another province before I fight any significant threats. These guys know exactly what's coming to them, so they wanted peace. We're not going to let that happen. Watch, they begged for it. They want it. We're not going to give it to them. So we're going to push the X, and then we are about to... He wants to go to war with us. It's going to take him, I want to say, based off of the distance of his border to our nearest settlement, it's going to take him like 4 or 5 days to mobilize. Or like 4 or 5 turns. So we have time. And we're going to use that time getting rid of the fire breathers and then those other ogres that we were just at war with. Or that just begged for peace. So we'll go grab this real quick. This settlement, Firemouth, and then there's one more. But, fuck. What did... I had something on the tip of my tongue I wanted to bring up. And now I've forgotten it. That makes me feel kind of silly. Oh yeah, it's about our post-everything campaigns. We are getting close to wrapping this up. We're getting close to wrapping the Empire, then it's going to be Dwarves. And there's only, so many factions I'm going to play before we're done with Warhammer 3. The base game. After that, I've decided I will do individual mods. So I will choose individual unlockers and mods and stuff. In between Warhammer 2, we will actually be mixing them up together and like doing them in correlation with each other. we will be doing, Warhammer 3 mod, Warhammer 2, whatever. And I'm almost certain I'm going to play Warhammer 2 modded. There's some experience I have with Warhammer 2. There was things I didn't like, and there's mods to fix it, and that feels lovely, and I can fix it, which will be nice. Outside of that, though, we'll probably eventually play both modded. I don't know. There's so many mod packs and stuff for me to try, and a lot of those are in Warhammer 2, and they're more stable in Warhammer 2. So there is a possibility of me, if I'm going to be doing SFO or something, of me doing it in Warhammer 2. Let's take out their camp here real quick. But, yeah, point stands. There is a chance that I just do Warhammer 2. Like, a lot of the mod, like SFO and all those different weird mod packs, there is that strong... I'm just repeating myself and rambling. Yeah, if we're doing mod packs, we're going to do them Warhammer 2. I'm a little bit delirious, a little bit rambly as always. Y'all know me. My brain is mush. But yeah, no, we're just doing like full frontal assault. We just want to break their lord, possibly kill their lord. I mean, our lord is hyper leveled compared to him, and then we just want to break their troops. And with having lost a lord, that's going to be a lot easier, as they're going, yep, there we go. Look at them. They're broken. They're not routing. Some of them are broken, which is great. I don't know. This has been a whole thing. I don't know why I've been a little bit zony this episode. I think I'm just tired as a dog. It was a strange day at the gym. What can I share? So I was doing my dumbbell press, my dumbbell bench press, and I'm pretty happy. I've gone up to the 100-pound dumbbells each hand. I've got 100 in my left and 100 in my right. It's my second set. I didn't really feel tired, but I leaned back. I just don't think I used enough like explosive force to get that initial push to then start. Like I'm not cheating my reps. My reps go full 90 degrees. It's just when I'm setting up, sometimes if my arms go too far back, so I have to take the weights from my knees, lean back, and keep them, around 90 degrees. Because if they go too far back, then I lose the ability to push them up. That's probably an issue on my part, because I can, let them go all the way to full depth. Tucked in my armpits is what I like to call it, where you feel that full back contraction. I can do that on with like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I can't do it with the 100 yet, which is fine. And yeah, we're gonna keep taking the green group's territory while I tell this story. And I just couldn't get the left one up because it went too deep, and I threw it. Like, I was really proud because I got some fucking airtime. Like, it flew to the guy beside me. He's on his bench with these 115-pound dumbbells in his lap. Big dude. He's been using those the entire time I'm there, though. So I'm really happy that I've nearly caught up to all these big dudes in the gym who are using these, 115, 120, when I started off with the 75s however long ago. And, they've congratulated me on it and stuff. And he's like, wow, you got some air. I'm like, yeah, can you put it back on my lap? I don't want to have to set down my dumbbell and pick that one back up. He wasn't doing anything. He grabs it with one fucking hand and like fucking front raises it onto my lap. I'm like, fuck, dude, how are you that fucking strong? That made me feel like shit. What the hell? Like, he was so fucking strong. That shit's crazy. Then we had, I get this. I assumed I was about to get attacked by Qualeg. I'm not sure his name. Because he was invading my territory with both him and his vassal. But, on the way home, there's this merging section where a lane ends off the highway. Not on the highway, off of it. And it's right after the stoplight. and this car in front of me, a Mustang, there's this pickup truck trying to accelerate so he can get out of his ending lane into this dude's lane, and this dude fucking actually breaks his car. I'm almost certain he put in park because the brake lights were off and his car lurched to a halt still. Now we're moving on Quayleg because, you know, he decided to move into our territory, so we're just gonna fucking absolutely go to war with him. With all three of our armies mobilizing and our first WOG. So let's fucking WOG! But yeah, no, long story short, that dude caused like multiple car accidents in the intersection behind us. It was fucking crazy. Dude was an idiot who just didn't want people to pass him. Kinda pissed me off, in all honesty, because I just went around him. I went to the opposite lane to fucking just go around that entire scenario. I'm not waiting till cops come to wait on everything. It was so stupid. That was probably illegal to do, but hey, I don't mind. Let's push up on this guy. We'll take this army, and then we'll retreat, and we can easily re-recruit 4 goblins. Even from global recruitment, that's what? Fucking 1-turn recruit. So we retreat them over here, and we do have a WOG cap of 19, I think. So that should be nice. I think 19? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks, or like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like we have a WOG cap of 19. Now let's have Grimgore and this other guy, our other war chief, just beat the absolute shit. Well, he has like a army of all hounds. Of course he's fucking absolutely getting the shit being out of him. And he hasn't vassalized enough groups to get his mass up, which is his main thing. I'm actually doing a run of him outside. I already mentioned this with the British episode, I think. I'm doing a Sun Eater run on my own time, just not recording to have, you know, just keep my passion with the game, learn some new tricks, and, you know, it's been pretty fun. I have an envisioning of what sort of army I want for him. I want this big, like, all heavy troops, trolls, and dragon ogres and giants and stuff. And then some hell cannons. I think that would be a pretty badass army composition that I could have a lot of fun with. I mean, I have had a lot of fun with it so far, so I think that's entirely valid, to be honest. I have to wonder somewhere subconsciously if I purposefully kept messing up takes so I would... Ooh, non-aggression pact with these guys. They can protect that front from Iron Hand for a little while, so I'll accept it. But I do have to wonder if somewhere inside my little mind, my little alien reptilian brain, if I slowed down my recording process so I would get hungry for some more pizza. Because I had some slices before, I'm like, oh, when I'm done, I'm going to go eat some more and get my calories for the day. And so I've had a tough time eating lately. Now, eating is usually my skill. I love food. But, dude, I've just been struggling a little bit. Like, I'm so slow. I'm like, oh. I'm like, I need to maintain weight. You know, I still get that wrestler mindset from back in the day. I gotta maintain weight. I also gotta hit protein, calorie goals. You know, I'm happy though, because I'm more at like a keep weight and tone than any sort of cut or bulk or anything. I'm at a weight I like, and whether I want to put on muscle or lose fat, it's just a case of very small differences when compared to if I were wanting to lose weight or gain weight. Wanting to lose muscle or lose fat, or gain muscle or lose fat, is, I want to say, way easier, or like way more maintainable for me, because just having this mindset where it's like I'm above, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, we're embedding some heroes, by the way, and we also took his capital. We've still got to eliminate the fuck out of him, though. But, having this mentality of like, oh, I'm above, fucking 280 or whatever. I'm not gonna say the exact weight, but I'm above this weight, and I'm below, like, let's say for that threshold, 300. Then that's not the actual threshold. I just want to make that very clear. But as long as I have this mentality where I'm like, oh, I'm between these two weights, I just want to look as big and as nice and feel as healthy as possible. I do really enjoy that for myself. It feels way better than, when I first started working out. We're going to force a peace treaty here, and we're going to create a defensive alliance and make them pay us. Now, this is not with the intention that they are going to stay submissive, as it were. The blue faction finally came. We're going to beat the absolute fuck out of these guys. They kill some of our orcs, but we are literally mushrooms. We will just, like, come back. But, with this intention of that they'll defend our northern front, and then eventually they will probably go to war with us again and we'll take them. So we just ran them for their pockets, and we're going to have them disgrace themselves by going to war with us and then getting their asses kicked. I fucking love that. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I usually, I don't know. I was talking about bodybuilding earlier, and then I was just, while I was on Instagram, there's people, all these people talking about like victim weight and stuff. Do you want peace? I'm not gonna give you peace. Or like, best ways to bulk, best ways to cut, and that's what kind of made me want to talk about, because I'm like, hey, I've just got this mindset where I'm like, fuck it, I'm at this, let's maintain it, and then I train and eat with the intention of, oh, I want to get strong, oh, I want to lose fat, not, oh, I want to lose weight. I don't know, I like it for myself, and if bringing that up upset anyone, that is usually I would not care. Like, I'm not on caring of people's feelings, but usually this is a topic I understand, and it's a topic it's my profession, which is why I felt comfortable talking about it. But I also know it's a sensitive topic, and I'm a pretty empathetic person, so I don't know. I'm not apologizing or anything. I'm just acknowledging that maybe bringing it up during a Warhammer video, someone didn't want to hear it. Now, back to the bullshit. They instantly broke their defensive alliance. Yeah, sorry I ramble every fucking episode. Y'all know me, though. It's just me. Let's risk his fucking wrath. I don't really care. Morsleb's gaze. The green moon above us. We're actually going to take this settlement and raise it to create a barrier of entry, as it were. Also get us some equipment and stuff. Dude, I fucking rambled most of this episode. I feel like shit. My bad, gamers. I ramble every fucking episode. Iron Hand's going to war with us, which is fine. Then we've got Rebellion back here. We'll go ahead and prevent this rebellion, and then we got to push up towards Iron Hand. But yeah, no, I ramble about bullshit every episode. I do like talking about bodybuilding. It's a topic I'm passionate about. It's a topic I'm both certified in and educated in, so I guess I always talk about it. There might be days where, like next episode or something, where I talk about my other hobbies. As I snowboard, I read and write. I fucking love, like, music and shit. I don't fucking know. I like to think I'm a well-rounded hobbyist and academic weapon, as it were. Let's, keep pushing the, advantage here. Ooh. You wanna go war with us? We're gonna take this dude out before the end of the episode. And then next episode will be, against, Iron Hand. We're gonna fuck up myself, essentially. Ooh, that's a clever ass name for next episode. On the other side of things or something, some sort of name like that. Like, mirror image. That'd be a cool ass name. We're gonna bring this guy back down here because there is a rebellion down here as well. And I'm gonna outro us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or wherever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. Thank you for your time here. I think I did that wrong in some capacity, but I'm still going to positively affirm. If you've watched this far, thank you. Also, thank you guys for putting up with me every episode. I know I ramble about, topics. Thank you guys for enjoying me and my personality.